Freedom is freedom, man. You don't have to bow. You do whatever you like. But it's not a thing to say, well, I would like to be a Rasta, but I wouldn't like to have this. You dig? It can't be a thing like that. It has to be a fullness where you yourself know that it's God creator and I don't want no life, no obligation. That means you own, man. That's the first time you own yourself. You do what you want to do. Anything people want to say about you, you don't care because, you know what I mean? Even them who say, them have some material things and them want to captivate your mind and tell you, say, well, you have to work and put you on pension and then keep it all. So make you look for yourself and instead of you want to work for the man, you want to be one of the man too. Not in the sense of how him is, but in the sense of why should you have to bow to these things. If you ask plenty musicians, them know it, but them can't do it. So people still searching for this truth here, which this reggae music, you know, bring across to them, and the only purpose it serves is to tell the people about Rastafari. I've been a Rasta from ever since, you know, but it's not how long I've been a Rasta, it's how long it takes you to grow up. Because what he is what he is. From beginning to the end, you can never change, because if you even adapt things, later out, you won't filter right out. So we're just Rasta from creation, you know. What means a common sense, man. That means when me explain things, me explain it in a very simple way. That means if I explain it to a baby, the baby will understand too, you know. So we say now, like the Bible says, God said him shall return as the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the conqueror Lion of a tribe of Judah. And him shall come in a new name. And this new name shall be dreadful among the heathen. I don't come to bow, I come to conquer. My home is always where I am. My home is in my head. My home is what I think about, how I try to set my mind in the thinking that I think. That is my home. The way they've been taught about the Bible, that is not the way of the Bible. You know what I mean? Because if I was living in that world where the everyday interpretation of the Bible go on, then I would have eaten the Bible too. But now that we have found the right way of the Bible, then the Bible is to be loved, because the Bible is a record of man creation. It's the only book tell you, it's the only book can show you where mankind began without any prejudice or anything like that, any boastfulness, pride or anything. It just have how it go, and that's it. Well, all the Christian people, not even the Christian, all the people who go to churches interpret the Bible and the preachers them. That is not the right way. Because the greatest thing is that life. See, it's life. Life I deal with. If the preacher read the Bible and tell you that you have to die to go to heaven, then he's not reading the Bible. Because the Bible tell you you have to live in a heaven. You don't die and go to heaven, you have to live in heaven. You know, a lot of places on earth could be, but Africa is our heaven, because that's where we come from. You know, maybe if it's a Swiss, maybe if you're from Switzerland and the people know God, then maybe you can live in peace, unity, harmony, you know. But you know, people are stubborn on this earth because of material vanity. Well, you know, as Rasta, we're dealing with not politics, but our own tradition from creation, from the root of mankind. So we as Rasta now, we return to our roots, which is God. You know, so, and as you know, politics divide and rule. Politics don't show people God. Politics tell you that somebody can do something fair. you know. What we know is God that do everything. So the best man to deal with is God. When you deal with God, you don't deal with politics because politics divide.
I mean, herbs are good for everything. Why these people who want to do so much good for everyone, who call themselves governments and this and that, why them say you must not use the herb? You see? And we check that and we can't find, we just see them just say, no, you mustn't use it because it make you rebel. Against what? I don't care who the guy is. Because my right is my right, like my life. You know, all I have is my life. That means if I can say, I don't want that or I don't want this. When I check it out, the biggest man was a baby one time. So I don't know where him get all of these big ideas, want to be rulers over people. You see? And help enforce devilism. Can't dig it. Can't take it. We're a rebel, man. We're revolutionaries. Even see myself as a revolutionary who don't have no help and not take no bribe from no one to fight it single-handed with music.
Most time everyone write about Rasta, you know, and Rasta don't really write about themselves. So we try to write our own paper. So if you want to hear what both people say, you can hear what the one say, you can hear what the Rasta man say, you know. Says it was start, you know. And I am from Africa. His Majesty our Father. When you search and find out who his name is Jesus Christ. It's called the modern day Bible. See, revealed as Jesus. So that's what we deal with. Him are the God Almighty now. So when His Majesty deal with I and I now, you know, him not deal with I and I different. Like say for instance now, what is happening today? You know, and what is happening today? Who make the laws of what is happening today? I know that some of them die from 18th century, but the people them still run off of the same 18th century guy. You hear me say? No, you know, His Majesty different. His Majesty are God Almighty. But I'm going to show you some now, this image worship, where you want to worship the image. You have to deal with the consciousness of where the whole consciousness of the people is. So when I want him to come forward, and him not every man, we know him. So the movement gets stronger because the consciousness coming. You know what I mean? Some people think God will go and be a big great cloud. They just look up and see the big great cloud, you know. But it's inside. And you can check it out on the earth too, you know. Some people say His Majesty, blah, blah, boom, boom, gone. But when we ask them now, the ideology or the philosophy where you rule by now, how long that guy died? Some of them died from the 17th century. So Rasta is new, it's Christ time, you know. So it's just another way, another consciousness where we really deal with. Marcus Garvey is a prophet, man. Marcus Garvey tell you that we must look to the east for the king when the king come. 1930s Majesty come on, you know, and I see him from them time there. Till it could have come, that's I could have come know him at this time. Marcus Garvey, you know, up till now Marcus Garvey prophecy go on forever. You know. A lot of things Marcus Garvey say, and a lot of it come to pass, and some still live, and everyone see it. I mean, get more stronger, you know, in reality. As everything when say them time happen today, and everyone see it happening. Well played. We try to make really bring peace, knowing that we really can't solve a problem with a war, you know. It doesn't really solve a problem when I feel like really killing someone. Whose problem am I going to solve when I kill someone? You know what I mean? So I figure the peace is the best thing. And that's why I go ahead and work with it, because it was a spiritual thing what happened. You know, I wouldn't say that the Rastafarians have a bad reputation. I would say people give the Rastafarians bad reputation because the Rastafarians, I mean, you know what I mean? All of these things happening before the Rastafarians even start coming to Canada anyway around here. Can you see, I don't really know anything about those parts of life, you know. All I know about is Rastafari, you know, and try bringing this truth to the people. What the people do with them life, I don't really know about that. I know about my own. Music to me, the music is more than music to me. It go further than music, you know. It go with I don't know, it further than music. Use me and them crucify Christ, remember? Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life forever.